Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, B Farm, thinking right out here in the lab. What I do for you. Today I got a nice little lesson. It ain't about the views this time. It's a life lesson, so I know y'all don't pay too much care for that, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't, but I'm still gonna do it for you. Let's go. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them when you feel like it. Well, I go along with that. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. That's right. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. I just did that. Practice daily. Okay, my bad. I'm having brain freeze. All right. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal to reach a spiritual life, aka know thyself. All right. I'm on my mission. That all right thinkers. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I'm gonna ask the question: do you know you? You will when I'm through. But that's what I do. All right. It's rhetorical, but if you had to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's what I do. What I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And two, my ass, be true. Right thinkers as follows. They coming up. We did a tribute to them all, man. But put a little twist on it. I'm gonna do right thing. Let's talk about my two favorite fathers. Okay, my father and my son being a father. I'm loving it. So let's talk about that right quick. Good life lesson. I'm gonna try to keep it light where I don't get all the emotion and got to walk the tightrope of, you know, emotions. So I'm trying to keep it light because this guy here, I know him. That guy right there in the picture, this is my family portrait right there. That's my personal family portrait. That's me, my dad, and my son. Okay, that's symbolically. So that's why it's there. It's everything I do, like our ancients, symbolical. And we do it too. We make what we want sacred and symbolic. And that's all it's about. That's all it's about. You can make your cat God and worship it all you want. Why? It's the same thing. But if you live and do right and blame it to him, you still be blessed. Why? The real God is in you and the work that you do. So whoever you call God, he don't care. He ain't jealous. I'm a jealous God. No, he ain't. Moving on, different concepts. All right, men and humans are jealous. God don't care. All right, they kill me. They get smart one minute and get dumb the next. Stay smart. It's a philosophy. You ain't gonna worry about how you feel and what it do. Nope, just follow the philosophy. That's what it's for. All right. Let's get to lesson. Sorry about that. I'm gonna be a little gibberish today. Now, to my dad, aka Duda, I did find my father way before I got enlightened. Why? I just got tired of grown man calling my father dad. I just did that just wasn't working at a certain point. Respect for my son. He still called me dad. I had to get more men to understand that dad wasn't working. Okay, that was my personal thing. And what I did was put it in perspective. When okay, he created me. I look like him. He support me, takes care of me. That's my God. I did that myself before I got all this. No, I was symbolically, I was understanding of things then, conceptualist. I'm a conceptualist. I like to put stuff together. Take this, take a little piece from the east, piece from the west, put it where it does good, and then I do the rest. Why? I learned this. That's my art. Oh man. See, everything pretty much takes you to a certain place. And if the end result is you being enlightened, You be anointed, you knowing yourself. It's all the same thing. Same thing. So how you get there? Me and my pastor talk about that now. The route that he took with that book. When I told him I found God, he said, "Yeah, but I found him with the book. I ain't used the book." Okay, that means more than one way to get to God. Perfect example. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm not beat for telling you what to tell you. No, I just know a way, my way. He got a way. Why? He got to God too. If he got you there, my man, I'm looking around it. Ooh. Oh, snap. Like my man George say, ain't nothing like the face of a good friend. All right. So understand. But the reason why I'm a good dad. Oh, I didn't finish the first line. I'm running my mouth. All right, get to the lesson. All right. To my dad, I call him Duda And Fathead, who gave me life, looked like him, and everybody told me, look, he spit you right out. Okay, pretty much that's a good concept. Again, in his likeness. And that's what men do. Men create men. Grapes multiply to more grapes. Not oranges and grapes, cherries or whatever, but okay, men. Now he gave me, raised me, right. All my life, I had a father figure. So I don't know how it, I can't conceive not having them in my life. So I guarantee I know the value of what having a father. You see where I'm going with this? That's why I was what? A father. And what I did, what he did for me, I did for my son. And the beautiful part about it is, he's doing it for his. He got 3 of them. I said, my man, you got me beat. Why? I only had you. You got 3 of them damn things. So respect. All right. Again, but if you prepare them and arm them, then take the rest. Again, peace from the east, peace from the west. Split where it feels good, and you make the good decision. That's all my y'all telling you. Use both sides of the hemisphere. Balance out your thought process. So it's all symbolic. But I had, again, when we do the Mother's Day, everybody got the best mother. Everybody got the best. Okay, I agree. I'm telling you, I got the best father. You don't get a lot of that. Let that seep in. Why? Mothers is so great, but the fathers, and I'm good with that. Why? I don't need the fanfare. I ain't ego tripping. I don't need no. The best day for me is Father's Day. Why? I get to be personal with mine, my son and my grandkids. That's my tradition. Okay. Moving on. If it's good, you keep it. If it ain't good, you scrap it. I didn't give him the stuff that he gave. I didn't give my son. No, no, no. You got no win. Okay. I just told my buddy. Sometimes it ain't how smart you are when you talk. It's knowing when not to talk is smart too. That's the wise man. But I think I had the best father. Okay. Any boy can have. Excuse me. Father. Look, any boy can have. He showed me what. Okay, as a boy, I looked at my father like he was the greatest thing since like he could do no wrong. Okay, and that's how it's supposed to be. That should be your first hero. To mimic him. Home, well, I ain't gonna, but when I was young, the mother father interaction. All right, I got that. All right, but that's how you learn to be what a man. I asked my mom what the first thing with this guy. She said he's a good provider. Okay, everybody got what they do good, and they got a bunch of stuff that they'll do good. And if you're versatile, you can will and deal and have your way. That's old school. Things have changed now. But I learned how to be a man. That's my point from him. All the other stuff, man, I didn't get into my son. I gave, right there, perfect segue. I gave my son what my dad gave me. I was particular, okay? I was a single dad before it was popular. No, I didn't give a damn about pop. That's my son. I don't give a damn about the other stuff. I'll take care of what's mine. And that was my mindset. Why? I had a father. I know the importance of being in your son's life. I got a nice little phrase coming for you next. All right. My father, doing his art way up in heaven, the spirit. And when I pray, I talk to him. Dude, yeah, every day. Every day. I hear people say, oh, I miss your dad. Oh, I miss it. I don't. No, I talk to him every day. He's still with me in spirit. And in my mind, going to grave sites, some people that's tradition. I don't follow that tradition. Okay. I got it right there. I keep them here. I don't need to see the body ain't the money, but that's the waste of my again, different philosophy. Again, I don't get emotional about that. Okay, death is the end of the body, not the end of the person. Why? I keep alive in me. That's called ancestral worship. They don't die. They live on in you in memory. Anybody who prays, call on your ancestors, the ones that you know. You can only call on who you know. So search your mind for the people who through your life and call them up. Remember them. Different lesson. Sorry, but let me get back to that. All right. Now, because I talk to my father when I go into prayer, I'm comfortable with what? The God of my understanding. I'm calling my dad. In physical, like real life, when I got in trouble, I call my dad. Something going that I can't handle, I'm calling my dad. To me, that's God. Simple, conceptually. Again, you can symbolically and make it work for you. You make all the other stuff work. If you're married, you can make having a side chick work to put you in a position to do that dumb stuff. And then, I might have messed up. You think? Monday morning quarterbacks ain't never won a game. I pray every day, sometimes a few times a day. Okay, that's just me. And I call God by my dad's name, Dad. And I hear church, my man, I love my pastor. His mother, 90 years old. She's the oldest person in our church. And she was there when the church was built. Love that. Okay. So when she said Father, she called God Father. That's the concept. I get it. I understand it from my perspective. I don't know what she made me. Don't care. But when I hear say that, I go right to my father. I'm left. That's what I said. I can conceptualize it and move with it. I get choked up just thinking about what the good and bad times we had. But I keep it there as a reminder. Moving on, get out of that area. He was my best friend, my banker, my advisor, and my partner in crime. Okay, but that's what we did. That's what all right. So I understand that. Moving on. Now, I got a song. OJ got a song. I got your back. And if you listen to the words to that song, it from my life. Back them days, they made music with life and they made music that you can identify with. I hear that song. Floodgates. Boy, man, it's gonna hit home. It's gonna hit that one nerve that just okay, trying to avoid it now. Once you can control that emotion right there to just break down just because you can't handle it. No, control it, handle it, deal with it, man up. Even when you don't like it. Mike Tyson gave me the best advice about life. Mike Tyson, yeah. He said, when you can do something that you hate and do it like you love it, that's desire. I love that concept. Why? You ain't always got to like what you do, but you need to do it like you do. I ain't got a problem with that. Even if you don't like it, shut up. I hate people complaining. I load trucks. Don't come in here belly aching, load the damn truck. I call it tote the water. I don't care. Mine's heavy too. I ain't complaining. Suck it up. Some things you gotta learn how to take. Get the skin a little tougher. All right. So when I he taught me how to what? How to live and overcome obstacles in my life by thinking my way through it. Staying who I and that wasn't none of this. That wasn't none of that. He gave me street stuff. Another lesson, but everything my man told me was good with the streets. I refuse to pass that on to my son. Why? I went to college at 17 years old. All I got is hood knowledge, street knowledge. Everybody kept looking at me like, what's that this nigga talking about? That's my dad said, my dad. And I listened to my pastor. Now, my dad gave me some good life advice, but all of it wasn't good. Moving on. But yeah, he gave me what he had. I got a problem with that. I'll come to grips with that. And for us as a parent, I gave my son what I thought was best for him. Nah, I made meticulous. Not no. I want no. He don't need that. No, he don't need that. Give him that. I call it giving him the best parts of me. Watch this. Now my son, I call him Fathead, is a father, and in my image, he and his grandfather, son. He look both like right there. The three of us, you see it right there. That they right there. Live on the infant for me. We got dressed. We lived in the same house. Okay. father's room over there, my room on the third floor, my son's room on the other side of the house from my father's. When they come out the room, I gotta come downstairs. We all got on pink and white. Don't ask me. That's answer me. Some things you don't have to explain. They're unexplainable. Moving on. All right, that's how locked in we was. All right, that's how I looked at it. And watch this. Now let me wish my dude. Okay, I call him my alter ego. Why? He the best part of me. Why? He didn't go the route I took. I steered him a different way. And he listened. I love that. Watch this. So I want to wish my dude, my alter ego, happy Father's Day, Fathead, with pride. Ain't a day since he come to the world I am proud of him. I've been proud since day that. In earnest. Moving on. He ain't never denied me. He ain't never disappointed me. That's what I'm saying. So I give him a credit. I ain't got to make it up. No, I just tell you what it is. Moving on. Who we at? I'm worried about my father. I'm talking about dude. All right. We all think we had the best mothers and fathers. Yeah. And guess what? But I know I had the best. I give them both credit. Again, no more than others. No, mom gave me this, dad gave me that. And it balanced me out. Perfect. So I know the importance. And please, stop thinking single parenting is normal. That's my pet peeve. I get so annoyed that I had to raise my son without the aid of my wife because we wasn't getting along. Okay, but that didn't stop me from being a damn father to my son. Again, men, if that's yours, you should be responsible for it. Oh, you rather pay child support and just say, well, that don't raise the child. Okay, father, I got a lesson for that coming up. Let me get back to this lesson. Oh, it's going way too far. I ain't halfway down the page. All right, let me get back to this lesson. Where we at? Now, I have been watching my son grow into his own man. And I've always been impressed. From the time he started playing basketball and growing into himself and doing his stuff, I just sat back and watched. Now I know why my old man should sit back and look at me interact with my son. Now, again, as Masons, we call it the past master. When he passed on the seat to the young man, he get to sit behind him and become a past master. And he just watch what the young man doing, keep him, I just make sure, not too far. You go too far, then now get back over there. Just straight down, just straight down. And I did that until he got to what comfortable he can do on his own now. Like riding a bike. You back there until they get going, and they get going. You let them go. And when they realize you ain't there no more, they realize they can handle their own. That's parenting, conceptually to me. All right. And he did fine. Where we at? Okay, now, I'm the world, okay, in the world of God. Excuse me. Yeah. This is my son. In God's word. What the hell is that? I messed that all up. I got an L in there. That's why I said it should be WR. It should be word. But in the words of God, in God's voice, and they tell you this, like you said about Jesus, this is my son in whom I'm proud and well pleased. That's a father's creed. For me, that's a father's creed to his son. All right. But you see the kids, young guys, I've got no problem. All my young brothers, they get to that success, the pinnacle, when they got to get to the mic, it's just moms. I seen a few, it's been a long time. I ain't seen a mother, father, black combination in a long time. But again, pet peeve. They don't make them single. Leave that there. But in God's word, I'm proud of mine. That's mine. I'm proud of it. But I have been that of him for a long time. It didn't just started. I When he was coming to the world, I'm holding his mother's hand because she's in labor. I'm watching. And all I saw was them little dingleberries. I said, yeah. I got a boy. I went crazy. Why? I knew I got what I wanted. I wanted a boy. Why? So I can make him a man. That's personal. That was just, if them women that I used to mess with way back, if they had any idea what kind of father I would be, I'd have babies all over town. But they all want that. No, I wasn't that type. But dude, I got 3 baby mamas. I didn't walk nowhere twice. Moving on, all right, just personal. Again, I was a good dad. I think I was. Why? I wanted to be. Again, you're only gonna be what you believe you're gonna be, and I believe I can be the best dad I can be. Why? I believe I had one, so I had to pass it on, and I'm watching it manifest through my grandkids. Bam. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let me wrap this thing. I didn't get too close to personal. Now, when I see my son, I see all the best parts of me, and it just, I just giggle inside. I said, look, yeah, that's it. Okay. And I raised my son the way what my dad raised me, just legally. We didn't do nothing. And I used to take him. When my son was a little kid, I used to still do my little thing. I take him with me in New York. I got a daughter too, right? We go to the spot. I was so comfortable. He was so comfortable with me. I go in there and they had a storefront back in the day. Everybody hustling. Everybody did this thing in the back room. So he going to the back to get my package. I'm in the front. He's selling incense. Like, how's our burning? My son in there. When we leaving? When we heading out of here? My daughter said, yeah, Dad, this is cool. She rocking and rolling. So that wasn't his atmosphere early in life. So I wasn't worried about that. I was cool, all right? So no, that wasn't his life. All right, love that. And I raised him with what? With the attitude to be a good what? I took a good son so that he can be a what? A good dad or like his dad and granddad. We men, they say men make men. I got mine from him. I gave what I had to my son. That's how it's done. And now he give it to them. That's tradition. Moving on. I can't wait for my. I ain't rushing. I want to be great. That idea of being a great grandfather tickles the heart of me. Why I never gonna get there. That had no idea. This is all new area for me, and I'm loving it. Why? It's a journey that I ain't planned. I didn't predict this. I didn't see none of this. So I'm enjoying it. Moving on. It's called life. I'm living it, and I'm enjoying it. But I'm the proudest grandfather ever. Why? Seeing my sons raise his three sons. Not one, three of them damn things. And he's doing a hell of a job. Now, on our family tradition, I get to hang out with my boys. And I'm an observer. I just check it out. I'm just checking it out. I've seen them come from little guys to they. My grandson got accolades. My other grandson doing. They all doing good in their own different individuals. They all different identities too. Okay, I got my grand Jojo, a little youngest one. That's my dude. Now I see three little me's, and all of them had a little bit of my identity. That's the part I love about it. Why? There's a little bit of me in all of them. That's perfect. Why? That's what you want. I can see me in him. I see some. Yeah, and I love that. Fellas, ain't no better feeling. That's it. Moving on. Just like on Mother's Day. Yeah, but Father's Day, you should feel proud of if you women. Fathers make babies. Dads raise them. Moving on. Just want to put that out. I thought I had that in there somewhere. I thought if I missed that one. But yeah, fathers are baby makers. All right, moving on. My greatest personal achievement in life was giving life to that guy and being in his life. I ain't no, that's mine. I'm but it came down to my son made that decision. Loved it. Why? That's how it was. He wouldn't go to sleep when he was a baby until I come home. I was a street runner, so I come home 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. He been up all night, lay on my chest. We go to sleep, no problem. So we had that bond. We always had that bond. When we talk with this. Okay, we connect here, but this is what we deal with, just like God. Simple that. I got a perfect concept. Now I put all I had into what my son. And you knew me back then. If you're one, no, my son come first. He didn't know. You don't need no mother. No. Wait, no, you don't need no mother. Something like that. You can be his friend. I'm not gonna problem with that. Respect him. He'll respect you. But no, you don't need none of that. All right. And I put all I had to my son, like a what? Like a good father should. Men, like good men would do. If you have a son, you should be proud. I'm if your son, if he name it, and you name it after you, you don't. Moving on. My favorite day of the year is what? Father's Day. Why? Because real men love that day. I get my props on one day. Yeah, I'm good with that. Mother get the same thing. I ain't got a problem with that. I know, but I know it's a different dynamic, and I'm cool with that. We don't compete. We don't. No, that's no. I'm not trying to compete with your mother. She's a female. I'm a male. We don't play the same game. Okay, so we're in the same arena. But my tradition is when we get together that day to celebrate life. Now I got another generation that I'm watching growing up, and I'm there for them also. Okay, Papa, it's all fun and game. Why? They're really disciplined. I'm a disciplinarian. I'm only gonna chill with you if you know how to conduct yourself and handle this. Other than that, man, leave me alone. I ain't got time for that. Unless I can discipline you. And nobody wants that. All right, wrapping it up. Can I appreciate you tuning in. This is just a Father's Day breakdown. I have been my son's biggest fan all his life. Yeah, don't make a difference. I'm always there. I ain't never left until he got on his own. But then, and what's this? Not just on the hoop court. Yeah, that was his choice. I just made sure he got where he needed to be. I drew him all over town, did all that, and he's happy with his life. Now my grandson's doing the same thing. I love it. Now what? What else he gonna do? Do what comes natural. Find out what works for you, and then what? Work it. My grandson is working it. Go get him, bro. And last one, for real, for real men. Father, oh, here you go. Yeah. Fathers are greatest love of all. Why? The greatest love for a father is what the love they have for his son, not no woman. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Real men love what they create in the world. That's what God do. And real men, if you do that, that's the godly in you. If you ain't, that's the devil. Which one are you? Happy Father's Day for the real men. The other guys, don't care. And in closing, right thinkers, may y'all let it be 100. Me 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers or the good fathers have passed away. We will. But the tradition won't.